Hello, I'm Heather Lancaster, Director of Communications for the Christian County Public School System. We welcome you to ConnectU TV. Today we'll be learning more about chronic absenteeism and ways we can address the problem and find solutions to help keep students in school. So now let's take a moment to meet our Director of Pupil Personnel for Christian County, Mrs. Mrs Barrett, and we want to thank you for being here with us today as we discuss more on the topic of chronic absenteeism. So we know each year absenteeism affects a number of students, not just a few as some may think. How would you define chronic absenteeism and how can we help to resolve this issue?
Well, first I'd like to say in Kentucky it is a statewide issue. In national comparison, we are the second highest in our 7 surrounding states as far as chronic absenteeism. As far as a definition, chronic absenteeism would be missing 10% of your enrolled days. For example, if you're enrolled for 50 days and you miss 5 days, then you would be chronically absent. The absences that would be included in chronic absenteeism would be excused absences, unexcused absences, which 6 unexcused absences would mean you'd be habitually truant, which that is the official definition in Kentucky. Also, tardies to school would be included in that percentage. That would be signing into school late or leaving early. That would be less than 60 minutes. And also another thing is suspensions are included in chronic absenteeism. So these are all things that we want to avoid to improve that rate.
Sure. Okay, now we know in order for students to learn, they have to come to school. Would you agree?
Definitely agree with that.
And so what effects would absenteeism have on a student, both long and short-term effects?
Well, being absent from school can have a dramatic effect on a student's education. It is so important that they're at school. And we start with our preschool students, and we want them to maintain exceptional attendance, and we want to instill that in them. Students who are chronically absent from kindergarten and first grade often are not reading fluently at grade level at the end of the 3rd grade, and that's very important that they do. As far as 6th grade, we can use our chronic absenteeism rates and we can predict potential dropouts in the future. Our 9th grade attendance rates we can use to predict future graduation rates in our school system.
Wow, okay. Now we really want to stress the importance of sending your kids to school each day on time. What's some advice that you would give to parents in this community when it comes to their child's education and seeing that they're not chronically absent from school?
Well, one of the first things that I would say is that you need to build that relationship with your school and your attendance clerk, and be sure that you know when school starts and when it ends each day. Know that there are policies and procedures regarding attendance. That would be a number 1 there. Sure. Also, the school district at the beginning of this school year took a proactive approach to notify parents of their students that in the 2016-17 school year were chronically absent, to give them that opportunity to improve for the 2017-18 school year. I think that we all know that there are unavoidable situations regarding health issues. And if you know that your student is going to be out of school 5 or more days regarding health issues, then we have a home hospital instructional program that they may utilize. You can contact your school guidance counselor and they can help you walk through the steps to utilize that service. Another suggestion would be to schedule doctor's appointments either early in the morning or late in the afternoon or after school if possible. Now that's not always possible, but for those routine doctor appointments, possibly that could be done during breaks or in the later afternoons.
Okay, and that's certainly great advice to take. And we don't always think about the amount of time it takes to check students out of school and then take them to the doctor, send them back. But all of that time adds up over time. So it's extremely important to do what we can to work around the school schedule and scheduling our appointments. So, well, we certainly want to, again, take this time to thank you for joining us. And we hope that this information has been helpful to you. If you have any questions about chronic absenteeism, system, please do not hesitate to call our Department of Pupil Personnel at 270-887-7000 or visit our website at christian.kyschools.us. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and we hope to see you next time on ConnectU TV.